હવે આમ યસ ગો યસ અરવરાજી હે EPN ભલે આ ચાલો આવી ગયું ચાલુ થઈ ગયું થેન્ક યુ સો કાઇન્ડ ઓફ યુ so thank you Akshay for kind words. Akshay and me are on the same unit. When I passed out he joined. એવું હતું ને so our teacher has got very much love and again I am thankful to madam who has passed me in MD. And madam તમારા આમ અંગૂઠાથી 24/10 મારી એક્ઝામ પૂરી થઈ અને 25/10/95 સુરેન્દ્રનગરમાં મેં પ્રાઇવેટ ચાલુ કર્યું. 24/10 મેડમે સાંજે 5 વાગે કીધું આમ ફૂલ હવામાં શાહરુખ ખાન કરતા જોરદાર રિલેક્સ થઈ ગયો હતો. So thank you very much Ila madam for giving me degree of MD and thanks Sogok for giving me another degree of LMF last minute faculty. And this is my CV. This is my earnest request. Those who are doing research, just like Aadhaar card, this is our 16-digit Aadhaar card for researcher, ORCID ID. So I request that those who are doing research, please enroll in ORCID ID. With this 16-digit, you can see my all 79 research work in the same platform with single 16-digit number. And worldwide, anywhere you can go, if you have got ORCID number, they don't want to do any CV production. It will be there. And recently my 56th paper is published yesterday. So I am thankful to all journals and I am editor-in-chief of 2 journals. As I already said, how beautifully everything is arranged by Almighty, that as soon as child enters the world, it finds mother ready to take care of it. With the mother, blessings of mother of mine and so many mother to whom we had delivered. 3 books written by me is recommended in Royal College. 2 books has gone for second edition, that is Atlas of Pediatric and IVF Made Easy. I am editor-in-chief of 2 journals, Indian Journal of Obstetrics and Gynecological Research and Opus SS Journal in Gynecology. So today my topic is to CPT repair. So for CPT we must understand the muscle of perineal body, transverse perineus, bulbocavernous, tuborectalis, external anal sphincter. If we see the anatomy, anal canal measures about 3.5 centimeter in length, and I have already mentioned that if there is no good chiton, external anal sphincter muscle is loose, then we have got CPT. External anal sphincter is striated muscle. It is subdivided into subcutaneous, superficial and deep regions, and it is responsible for voluntary squeeze and reflex pressure, and it is innervated by pudendal nerve. There is an internal anal sphincter also, and this internal anal sphincter is thickened condensation of circular smooth muscle in the bowel, and it contributes 70% of the resting pressure, and it is under autonomic control. It is very rare to damage internal anal sphincter if tear is very high. Otherwise, usually the CPT is external anal sphincter damage. So obstetric anal sphincter injury includes both 3rd and 4th degree perineal tears, and what we mean by perineal tears, it is overall risk of obstetric anal sphincter injury, 1% of vaginal delivery, and this condition may also present in women without obvious anal sphincter tear during labor and delivery, and so many times it is a occult injury. What is the importance of this? Anal incontinence is defined as any involuntary loss of feces, flatus or urge incontinence that is adversely affecting woman's quality of life, and we have to give very good quality life to mother. Now I have to put this one because this slide is not moving properly. USB channel. USB. Can take USB number. So this is 3rd degree perineal tear. Rectum is not involved. Yes. This is the 3rd degree perineal tear. This is 4th degree perineal tear where rectum is torn. So only difference between 3rd degree and 4th degree is when there is rectum is torn. So what are the risk factors for obstetric anal sphincter injury? These both are not working. USB નથી કામ કરતું રાજા જો તો USB ઉપર નથી કામ કરતું. So birth weight is more than 4 kg, persistent occipital posterior, nulliparity, induction of labor, epidural analgesia, 2nd stage, midline episiotomy, this all are. How we can diagnose that anal sphincter injury is there? Now we have got vaginal probe. Believe me, the same probe is working as a the rectal probe. If you got 3D probe, you can do reconstruction, and if there is a very good circular muscle like this is normal ultrasound, and you can see there is a tear. This is a sphincteral tear or anterior sphincter tear, and with this ultrasound you can know that from where you have to catch the tag red end of sphincter. So all women having vaginal delivery with evidence of genital teratoma should be examined systematically to assess the severity of damage prior to suturing. And believe me, on-table suturing, just after suturing or fresh suturing is very good suturing rather than chronic CPT. Everybody will agree. Patient comes after 2-3 months with fecal incontinence, and at that time all there is stuck. You have to separate all this plan and you have to do jugular. But whenever there is a fresh injury, so it is better to examine the rectum even after doing episiotomy, and this is our teacher's custom that after completing the episiotomy, just put one finger into the rectum, and nowadays we are putting meso into the rectum and doing two things at the same time. Just palpate that tone is good, there is no tear, rectal mucosa is very good, and so many times there is no stitch taken into the rectum. So it is very easy, you can put mesoprost, and believe me, my paper is there on mesoprost preview before cesarean section, and I have completed more than 500 cases on both the arm. Before cesarean section, put 600 meso and do cesarean section. Believe me, we don't have to use Comog MG technique because there is very good tone in the uterus, no atonic PPA. Put meso rectum before cesarean section and then start cesarean section. It will take at least 5 to 10 minutes to act because it is upper rectal administration, and when you deliver the baby, baby will deliver by itself and there is no PPH. So surgical technique for repair of external anal sphincter, there are two type of techniques. One is overlap and second is end-to-end approximation. Internal anal sphincter, if there is tear and it can be identified, it is advised to repair separately because both has got some little bit distance. So don't suture external anal sphincter and internal anal sphincter continuously because one is at the autonomic nervous control and second is with pudendal. So you have to separately suture both these. Internal anal sphincter should be sutured with Vicryl or chromic catgut, but stitch should be buried outside. So there is no knot migration. So you have to do interrupted suturing into the internal anal sphincter, and external anal sphincter you can do overlap or by end to end. What I mean by overlap and end to end? These are yes, this is how Chintan you have to stop the voice. Chintan, right? So there is a two technique. One is chronic CPD and another is second who is not working. Both will work simultaneously. Yes. You can see in both. I જેટલો time મારી પાસે છે ત્યાં મને stop કરી દેજો અક્ષયભાઈ. So in one I am doing a flap technique. I have made a V-shaped flap. You can see because there is no space. Both is 4th degree peritoneal tear. So first I am suturing the rectum with his non-absorbable suture, and second method I am separating the vagina and rectum. That is a chronic CPT. Both are the cases of chronic CPT. So you have to separate the layer, identify the external anal sphincter. External anal sphincter usually goes inside because there is a spring-like effect. Once external anal sphincter goes, you have to search the external anal sphincter from the tear, and you will see a thickened bundle just like small rubber band. You can see over there. So you have to catch that rubber band from both the sides with the Alice's forceps and suture it and do the stress suture. Don't suture it tightly. Make a both sides suture and the technique in which you are comfortable, end to end or overlap. Usually I do end to end technique because overlap sometimes over constrict the sphincter and so many times there is difficulty in defecation. So you have to do this end to end technique. Before that, suturing should be done after the suturing of vagina. First rectum suture, identify the sphincter, try the stay sutures at the level of sphincter, suture the vagina, put your one finger inside and then tie the sphincter suture so you can know how much tightening should be there, and all should be done with into the operation theatre with good anesthesia, either general or regional, or very good pudendal no block. So many times in labor room if we are finding this type of tear, I don't think madam has taught us how to do pudendal block, just put 2 finger inside, take the spinal needle, palpate the ischial spine, then do 10 cc injection of local xylocaine. And when pudendal block works, just do a stitching over the anus, and you can see the anal cone has gone. Then you can do very good suturing in labor room in good anesthesia without anesthetic help. So CPT fresh repair is very good. CPT repair in a chronic, here I am developing all the planes, you can see, and there I am suturing. No need to remove excess vagina. Here is our purpose to make a length between the falciety and rectum. So if you try to remove vagina, then vaginal vault will be constricted one. So just use that vagina as sometime flap. That is inverted flap I had created in the first surgery. I am putting this flap down. So there is a very good space between the anus and rectum. Okay, and this is not very lengthy technique. And you can see I made a very good flap in second technique. You can see that. And then all flaps should be sutured separately. Then there will be very good surgical plane between this CPT repair. Okay. So this is end-to-end technique. You can take a 4 stitches just like sir has taught us how to do tubal recolonization. 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock. All the stitches should be separately. Then see the lumen is going inside. Then you have to tie each stitch separately. Like that you can do this end-to-end technique, and there is a overlap technique. But overlap technique and end-to-end technique, surgical technique book says that there is no difference in perineal pain, dyspareunia, flatus incontinence, fetal incontinence, quality of life between two repair. But there is one specific advantage of a lower incidence of fecal injury in overlapping case. But statistically, I don't find that much of difference. So surgical technique, both are very good. It should be repaired in operation theatre, appropriate instrument, adequate light, and very good assistant should be there. There is a grade C recommendation. This is a grade C recommendation where you have to do adequately all this thing. Regional and general anesthesia will allow sphincter to relax. It is essential to retrieve retracted tone of sphincter without any tension. That's why we have to put our finger inside. Choose of material in internal sphincter being performed in fine suture size 30 PDS or 20 Vicryl, and that is recently we have got Vicryl Rapid, that is also good. Burying the knot beneath the superficial plane is recommended to prevent the knot migration. Loose continuous non-locking suture for vaginal tissue and perineal muscle are used as a continuous subcutaneous technique for perineal skin. Just we are doing subcutaneous stitches in abdomen, we can do the same in vagina to reduce the post-operative pain, and this is how we can employ our suturing. Surgical competence, obstetric anal sphincter should be repaired by appropriate trained practitioner. Formal training in anal sphincter repair technique is recommended as an essential component of obstetrician training, and this is a part of good clinical point. Always use broad spectrum antibiotic, and it is recommended to reduce the incidence of postpartum infection and wound adhesions. Post-operative laxative is recommended to reduce the incidence of post-operative wound adhesions. એટલે તમારા લગનમાં નહોતા પડ્યા રાજા. Thank you. The repair, the all women who had done obstetric anal sphincter should be given physiotherapy for pelvic floor exercise. And here I would say Kegel is very good exercise. Kegel है कोई नहीं. Here Kegel is very good exercise, and believe me, pelvic floor muscle strengthening exercise by Kegel has proven a role in CPT repair also. It should be reviewed after 6 to 12 week postpartum by consultant obstetrician and gynecologist. It is a good clinical practice. Prognosis, woman should be advised that external anal sphincter is very good, and she should report after 12 months to see that 80 to 60% asymptomatic patients are there. And most of the women who remain symptomatic describe incontinence and fecal urgency. Counsel about the risk of developing anal incontinence in subsequent delivery. We should advise them that there are chances, but believe me, with proper technique, if you are suture, we can deliver this woman vaginally. And I have done so many CPT repair and so many CPT repair followed by vaginal delivery with due precaution, with good big lateral mediolateral episiotomy. There are less chances of recurrence of perineal tear because there is at least gap of 2 to 3 years between these two delivery. But there is no evidence that it supports that prophylactic episiotomy should be given in subsequent pregnancy. But India, sir has rightly mentioned, Kalla should not be given, but everybody is giving Kalla. Am I right? Takko de. All women with obstetric and anal sphincter injury in previous pregnancy who are symptomatic and an abnormal endo-anal ultrasound should have option to deliver by cesarean section. Sir has rightly mentioned, if you are doing vacuum and advising them to go for cesarean section, that is a rescue vacuum. It is our custom that we can advise them to go for cesarean section if it is needed. And just Komal madam has rightly mentioned for her name for vice president. I am mentioning the name of Sunita. She is a very good friend of mine, and she has stand for Foxy president election here. So at the end, we have to be happy. So everybody has got some problem in life. Akshay bhai, do you have any problem in life? You can do anything about it? Then why worry? So,
actually.
Baba says,
The time to be happy is now, and the place to be happy is here. And the way to be happy is to make someone happy and have a little heaven right here.
so we have to thank Sogo for giving this
The
opportunity.
time to be happy is now, and the place to be happy is here.
And the way to be happy is to make someone happy and have a little heaven right here.
Right.
So nobody should have CPT. We have to take very good care, and if CPT is there, we can suture it very well. Thank you very much, Sogok, for giving me opportunity to share my views on CPT. Thanks a lot.